तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साचे प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साचे प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साचे प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी। जह जह जाऊं तहाँ तेरी सेवा, तुम सा ठाकुर और न देवा। जह जह जाऊं तहाँ तेरी सेवा, तुम सा ठाकुर और न देवा, और न देवा। तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साचे प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साचे प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साचे प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी, वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी, नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी, नित नित कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी। आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे, गाओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे। आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे, गाओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
शारदम्मा पढ़ो।
करण आनंद में राम नाम में, आनंद में श्री राम नाम में, अद्भुत में राम गीत में, अद्भुत में श्री राम गीत में, अखंड में ज्योतिर्मय में, अखंड में ज्योतिर्मय में, सुंदर में राम रूप में, सुंदर में श्री राम रूप में। राम 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 पावन में राम पाद में परम पावन में श्री राम पाद में अजेय में राम बाण में अजेय में श्री राम बाण में अपूर्व में रामचरित में अपूर्व में रामचरित में अनन्य में नाम स्मरण में अनन्य में राम नाम स्मरण में राम 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 जय जय राम 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 दशरथ राम 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 सीता राम 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 अयोध्या राम 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 हरि ओम.
Yeah, one more. One more, Shraddha.
Okay, sure. रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीर रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुनाथा रामचंद्र जगन्नाथा रामचंद्र रघुनाथा रामचंद्र जगन्नाथा रामचंद्र रघुनाथा रामचंद्र जगन्नाथा रामचंद्र रघुनाथा रामचंद्र जगन्नाथा रामचंद्र रघुनाथ जगन्नाथ रामचंद्र रघुनाथ रामचंद्र रघुरामा रामचंद्र परंदामा रामचंद्र रघुरामा रामचंद्र परंदामा रामचंद्र रघुराम परंदाम रामचंद्र रघुरामा रामचंद्र मम बंधो रामचंद्र दय सिंधो रामचंद्र मम बंधो रामचंद्र दय सिंधो रामचंद्र मम बंधो रामचंद्र दय सिंधो रामचंद्र मम बंधो दय सिंधो रामचंद्र मम बंधो रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुरामा परंदामा मम बंधो दय सिंधो रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा. जय श्री राम.
Thank you.
Thank you.
सहनावतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. समस्तजनकल्याणे Niratam Karunamayan Namami Chinmayan Devam Satguru Brahma. I will do the text little and then come back, because one main topic what I want to do, desires, is painting. Two topics I was very keen. One Shraddha I had done reasonably, desires, today I will do, but I would like to progress with the text a little and then come back. And after this, only text mostly, and I expect maximum 10 to 11 classes to finish. Maximum 10 to 11 classes. So, you know the story. Nachiketas, the third generation. Maybe literally through third generation, or it is an evolution. You know, Yamadharmaraja is one of the Hiranyagarbhas. Surya Bhagavan, Yamadharmaraja, they are all Hiranyagarbhas. That means Brahman. So, Brahmaji is supposed to be the treasure house of knowledge. There is nothing that he doesn't know. Brahmaji is supposed to know all knowledge. That's why 4 Vedas, Chaturmukha, Brahma. His wife is Saraswati, Vak. His wife is Vak, Saraswati. That Hiranyagarbha, Yamadharmaraja, with a 7-year-old boy, feels so embarrassed and says, "You were so intelligent. I got taught into this official job as a Yamadharmaraja, right? I am promising you so many things, you don't care." So that is the standard of our Nachiketa, 7-year-old boy. Also, seeing him, Yamadharmaraja says, "You have fasted in my house for 3 days. My house will be ruined if you get angry. So please forgive us and ask 3 boons in lieu of that." Right? So that is where last week we just entered Vaishwanaraha. Vaishwanaraha is fire god. The whole, the world, the form you get through earth and water, form. The motion you get through air, the energy you get through fire, and the space to accommodate. This is the purpose of all the 5 elements. So the energy is fire. Without fire, without air, you can live if you are a yogi. Space, you can contract. Right? Form, you can live. Without fire, you cannot. Most important, fire. That's why when somebody dies, you say, "Tanda ho gaya." Fire has gone. And what you do first thing, just to check up, he doesn't come back, you rub the feet. If some heat goes, if there is life, he can come back. You rub the feet. Right? So that is the importance of fire. In us, fire is 98.4 degrees. If little less, little more at least you can tolerate. Little less, you are out. Janaganamana. Fire. That's the importance of fire. Fire can cook your food. Fire can burn your house. Fire can cook your food. Fire can burn your house. That is what is brahmachari. If he blesses, your life is made. If he gets angry, you are out. Yamadharmaraja was scared. So, the people in the house told Yamadharmaraja or gurus, somebody, because this is said by a third person. Said by a third person. Either the people in the house, elders may be there, right? Wife won't say, because wife in those days, male chauvinists, they don't want to listen to wives in those days, about even 100 years back. Now things have changed, right? Now things have changed. There is no choice for them, right? But 100 years back, wives won't even suggest, they can't even stand before them. 100 years back. So wife would have said, some elders must be there in the house, or guru must be there, family guru. He has said, Vaishvanaraha pravishati atitihi brahmano gruhan tasya ekam shantim kuruvanti hara vaivasvata udakam. Vaivasvata, Yamadharmaraja. Hara would bring udakam, water. Because water is the antidote for fire. Water is the antidote for fire, and they both are same. Fire and water, Brudaranaka you read, they are the same. Where there is fire, there will be water. Your tongue, mainly fire, there is watering, and you run. Fire, heat, sweat. Even in summer, sweat. So fire and water are the same. So therefore, that is the best material to appease the fire. So the guru or the family members say, he is there in our house without eating, we will be ruined. We have to first appease him, so bring water. See the culture, 7-year-old boy. That is the culture, that is the tradition. How can any country or any family or anybody with this type of values do anything major wrong thing? Minor things without their knowledge or vasana bala, they can happen. Vasana bala and without their knowledge they can happen. But consciously major things they cannot do anything wrong with this type of culture. Well, that is why Shraddha. Shraddha is faith in Shastra. What is the faith in Shastra? If you do good, you will get good. If you do bad, you will get bad. Number one. Number one. There is life after death. So don't think I can do something and then I will die. No, it carries on. Your thing is carry forward. There is life after death. If you do punya karma, you will get the punya pala. If you do papa karma, you will get the papa pala. There is life after death. That is Shraddha, faith in the Shastras. Faith in the Shastras, when you believe there is life after death, good will get good, bad will get bad. Many people would not like to go beyond a level, Lakshmana Rekha. Even today it is true. Even today it is true. A few people may do. But generally it is, even today it is like that. Everybody, depending on situations, and vasanas, they may do some small errors, right? But cannot be grossly taking law into their hands and doing adharma. You and I may see news channels and see, how much of crimes are going on. In Maharashtra, somebody was killed. In Delhi, somebody was raped. Like that, daily 4 or 5, you read, and you think the world has gone down. Imagine, in 150 crore people, 5 people doing errors. That means rest of the people are all walking the path of dharma to their best of ability. To the best of ability. Even in the business world, an honest man is always respected, because I was in business. I was always respected even by the corrupt officer. Even by the corrupt officer, an honest man was always respected. So, what happens if you ignore such people? What will happen to you? Asa pratikshe yoga. 8. Asa pratikshe sangatam sunrutam cha ishtapurte putra pashum cha sarvam etad bhunte purushasya alpamedasaha yasyam anashnan vasati brahmano grihe. Where a brahmana stays without eating food, these are all the things that they will lose. Asha. Asha, things that you don't know. You don't know something can come. Right? Pratiksha, something what you know. You understand? Pratiksha. There were 3 people laying today, so others will come. Pratiksha, I was expecting at least our my mind is somewhere, it's not in names. Seema comes, that is Pratiksha. You understand? Pratiksha is known things, expecting. Asha, how I wish there are about today suddenly 5-6 people. You don't know. That is Asha. Hope. Pratiksha, expectation. Things that you don't know, possibility, possibility. I am expecting somebody can write a will and I may get some money. Suddenly it can happen. Asha. Alright? Pratiksha. Somebody will ask for another class, Pratiksha. All these will go. If you do not take care of a Brahmana staying in your house, it is not mere superstition. It is not mere superstition. There are several factors. First factor is, when you are doing that, your mind is confused. When you are doing that, you have no values. Your mind is confused. So, all things that you do will be erratic. Will be erratic. And a man like that, who doesn't respect a Brahmana means educated, cultured, a devotee man, others also won't respect him. He won't get the support of the society. He won't get the support of the family. He won't get the support of his own mind and intellect. So he will do all wrong things. So Asa Pratiksha will go. Asha Pratiksha will go. I was always saying, and recently I read somewhere Gurudev's this thing, Gurudev's only. The same four emphasize for success: honesty, hard work, consistency, faith in God. You cannot fail. Honesty, hard work, consistency, faith in God. You can't fail. So the opposite is true. If you don't have this, you will fail. Opposite is true. I had a personal experience. When we built our house in 1960, when we built our house, mosaic was laid and all colors changed. So naturally, I had to withhold some money because the whole flooring was waste. A little money I withhold. But their manager was a Brahmana of the old type. Such a pure, innocent Brahmana who won't even say, sir, what you are doing is not correct, sir. You should pay me the money. Nothing he will say. He will take everything on him. He will suffer, but he won't talk. Such a Brahmana. After that, whenever I had problems, people were not paying me in my constructions bills and all that stuff. I always remembered, I did this to him, therefore I am suffering. It was 600 rupees. But mine were all lakhs and crores. But I always used to think, this man I did, so therefore it's happening to me. It is simply. So, Asha Pratiksha Sangatam Sunritam Cha Sangatam. All that you have earned in satsang, that's also goes, the benefits. Sunritam, what you heard, right? What you hear, satsangs. Sarvam. Ishta Purte. Ishta Putrakamesti Yaga. That is, Yajna Yagas done for desire are called Ishta. Purta, social work. Digging wells, planting trees. That's called Purta. That also has Punya, this also has Punya. So if you do not take care of a Brahmin like Nachiketa, all the Punya of this also will go. Ishta Purta. Putra Pashu Sarvan, your children, cattle, all will go. Etad Brunte, they will leave you. Purushasya Alpamedasaha. Alpamedasaha, small mind. What is small mind? Short-sighted. He only sees immediate benefit. He only sees immediate benefit. He doesn't see in the long term. He doesn't believe in somebody keeping your account of punya and papa. Alpamedasaha, short-sighted fellow, cannot think. Yasyan anashnan vasati brahmano grihe. These all will go where a Brahmana in those days has much higher value than today. Even today, I am a non-Brahmin, but I am a Brahmana Bhakta. Even today. Because average general or even today they are a class. Maybe 5-10% will be like that. The people who broke away from tradition, 5-10%. But 90% even today they are great. I can give a 2 hours lecture on that, personal experiences. Probably that is the reason. One of the meetings in Tamras, Tamil Nadu Brahmins Association, they called me chief guest, knowing that I'm a non-Brahmin. Alright? So a Brahmana even today is like that. In the olden days, it's much more. They are people who have the Brahmana Jnana. They are equivalent to God or even more than God. Guru Gita says, someday I hope I will have the opportunity to take that book, lovely book, Guru Gita. If Shiva gets angry, Guru can pacify. If Guru gets angry, nobody can pacify. If Guru gets angry, nobody can. Guru doesn't have to do anything. It will automatically happen. It will automatically happen. Ambarisha story. Durvasa and Ambarisha. He did something wrong. He goes to Brahmaji, he says, I am helpless. He goes to Shiva, I am helpless. He goes to Vishnu, he says, I am helpless. Go and fall at the feet of the same Ambarisha, Durvasa. He does it. Gods cannot save you if a Brahmin is hurt. Understand? Brahmin means not merely threaded variety. You understand? Whoever has got Brahmagnana, samskaras, Veda Vyasa in Mahabharata, in 100 places he will say, if you see a Shudra, take bath and eat. He will condemn like that. But one or two places he will give correct definition of who is a Brahmana. Na santatihi, na cha samskaraha, na cha yonihi. Not because of the womb, not because he is the son of so-and-so, not because he underwent some rituals. Vrittasya karanam. Vritta means thoughts. Thoughts alone are the reason for the Brahmana. Sri Shankara himself, Chandala comes, he says, Gacha Gacha. He says, whom are you asking to go? My body, same 5 elements as yours. Atma is the same. Who should move? Then Shankara says, I don't care whether you are a Chandala or anything. A man with this knowledge, you are my Guru. Chandala, where is the caste system? Shankara, recent, historical. Right? With this knowledge, you are my Guru, he says. Tisrovaratri yadavasi gruhe me anashnan brahman atitihi namasyaha namaste astu brahman swasti me astu tasman prati threen varan runishva. Tisrovaratri, 3 nights you fasted in my house. Anashnan ativihi namaste astu. Please accept my prostrations or my salutations. Brahman swasti me astu. May good fall on me. Tasma, because of this error in this thing treating you. Prayaschittam. 3 varan runeshwar. Ask 3 wounds. Ask 3 wounds. Fasting 3 nights is fasting for the body, fasting for the mind, fasting for the intellect. Fasting for the present, fasting for the past, fasting for the future. Fasting for this world, fasting for the lower worlds, fasting for the higher worlds. When you have fasted for all the known, seen, manifest things, Trigunatmika, all Trigunatmika, when you have fasted, you have purified yourself through Shama, Dhamma, Viveka, Vairagya, etc. You become the right student. When the student is right, the Guru comes. Nachiketa fasted 3 nights, so the Guru Yamadharmaraja comes. Swamiji, 2 days back also, Siddhaji posting was that. Siddhaji every day posts something last 3,000 days. 2 days back, this was the post. So Gurudev, student has never to go in search of a Guru. When you are ready, Guru will come. Please listen. I am going to give you a lot of details, important for you. You can't, you don't take them light. See, when the student is ready, Guru comes. Firstly, there are several people saying, rare are the Gurus. It is not at all true. Gurus are plenty, students are rare, real students. Gurus are there. Why? Who is Guru? Only Brahma, Bhagavan. Bhagavan is everywhere. When you are ready, that is the purpose. You have come to this earth to evolve. When you are spiritually ready, purified, Bhagavan doesn't want to waste 1 second. You have to be released. So he is there everywhere. He will manifest in some form. When the student is ready, Guru will immediately manifest. You don't go and hunt. Swamiji says, you make yourself fit for the teaching. Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadamadi, Shakya, Sampatti, Mumukshutvam. When you get it, the teacher is there. You make yourself ready, teacher is there wherever you are. How many, Mahabharata war, when both Arjuna and Krishna were 90 plus years. You know why? Brahmaji comes and reminds Krishna after 36 years of the war. It is 125 years you have taken avatar. You have taken avatar 125 years. It's time now you have finished everybody. Come back. So 125 minus 36 is 89. 89 years was Krishna. So Arjuna was same age, 87, 88. Arjuna never recognized Krishna as his Guru because he was not ready. His mind is not tuned to this teaching. He was not ready. When he is ready, when he says, I surrender unto you, karpanya doshoka hatasvabhavaha pruchhamitvam dharmasam mudacheta yachreya cha nishchitam bruhi. Why? Tanme shishyaha deham. I become your disciple. Shadhi, teach, mam, tvam, prapadnam. I surrender to you. So when the ego surrenders, when he becomes the right student, he discovers Krishna to be his teacher. Till then, they were eating together, playing together, sleeping together. Arjuna could never suspect Krishna to be his teacher. And Arjuna was any day better, even by birth, Kshatriya. He is cowherd boy. Right? He could not even suspect Krishna could be a teacher. Same thing with Uddhava. Same thing with Uddhava. When you are ready, the teacher appears then and there. 1 minute is not wasted. So the boy is ready because he fasted for the triplets, all because everything is Trigunatmika. All Trigunatmika he fasted. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna. Nidvandvo Nitya Sattvastaha Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. Right? When he fasted, the teacher appears. First boon, Shanta Sankalpaha Sumanayata Syat Vitamanyuhu Gautamo Nabhibhrutyoho Tat Prasushtam Nabhivate Pratita Etatrayanam Pratamam Varam Gune. When you send me back, first boon, when you send me back, my father should have come down in his anger, number one. He should not think I'm a ghost and be afraid. He should recognize me. I am his own son and welcome me. And welcome me. So the intelligence, one boon only, he said. In that one boon, he said, when you send me back, that means sending back is involved in that. When you send me back, it is included in that one boon. Right? My father should be like this. Why it starts there? Because that is the duty for everybody. Charity begins at home. God sent you to that home as an agent of Him to serve that family. You can't ignore that family and say, I am doing sadhana. I leave everything. Escapism. Our Tapovan Maharaj, Guru, his father died young. Till his brother was settled as a lawyer, he was staying in a hut made by himself he is very rich, fleet of buses, but he was staying in a hut made by him, but he was in the house till the boy settled down. Then only he came out, because that is the duty. In our Sandipani, anybody goes students, they should get a letter from the father. You can't leave and go. You can't leave and go. Understand? Charity begins at home. So, duty to the father. Duty to the father. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. So, he asked that your duty to the family. Your duty to the family. And he says, till you go, he will sleep peacefully. Don't worry. Not only he will recognize you, not only he won't be angry, not only he will welcome you, he will sleep from this minute onwards well, peacefully. How can he sleep peacefully? I am not there. That means that he doesn't have love. That is all my Maya. Because Yamadharma, they are Hiranyagarbhas. They can make anything. Right? He will sleep peacefully, you don't worry. Then second one. Swarge loke na bhayam kincha nasti nat tatratvam najaraya vibheti ubhe tirtva ashanaya upase shokadiko modate swarga loke. Sorry. Second one. See the humor. See, spirituality is always connected with humor. You will find in many places. Even Rama, such a serious person, had a lot of humor when Shurpanaka came there. When Shurpanaka came, lot of jokes, lot of humor. You understand? And all our gurus and all that is like that. Why? Because they are totally relaxed. Totally relaxed. So a totally relaxed mind will always be peaceful, jovial. So humor is part of it. You will see here humor. Second boon what? Swargam. I want a ritual for people gaining Swarga, because there you are not there. That's what I said, humor. There you are not there. You understand? So, to get rid of him, you ask him the boon. It's very funny, Swarge loke nabhayam kincha nasti. There is no fear in Swarga, because they are not subject to any untoward happening and death and all that. Where as long as their punya is there, they will be there. When punya is exhausted, you will be thrown upside down and you will fall on kuvam. You understand? From Swarga straight, right? Kinchanasti, na tatra tvam, you are not there. Na jaraya vibheti, nor they are afraid of old age. Because in Swarga, they both are not there. Ubhetritva, having crossed Jara and Marana, Marana also is not there. Marana means all relative. I will explain. Jara, Marana, and all that, Vyadi, Adi, hunger, all are not there. Joyo, joy, enjoy, right? For what? You done punya for 100 years. There it is just 100 minutes, their scale of time. And just after 1 hour, you are seeing all the bars and the Urvashi, Ramba and all that. You were enamored by Swarga. By that time, they say your time is out and push you down, fall on Kuvam. You understand? Ubhe tirtva ashanaya pipase shokatiko mohan modake swargaloke. They go beyond shoka, sorrow, and enjoy, revel in the swargaloka. This is relative. You know, when they say Yama is not there, death is not there, shoka is not there, old age is not there, they are all relative. They are all relative. Compared to the human life, there it is not there. It's relative. Because gross body is not there, subtle body doesn't have all these problems, and subtle body can only maximum evolve and join with Bhagavan, and it can become Brahman. It has, till it joins Brahman, it has no old age, it has no death and all that. That is why these things are said relative. That is the second book. Why he asked? First home, then society. Society, all people are suffering. They are all not ready for jnana. Give them some ritual whereby they can at least get a relief in Swargaloka for some time. Understand? Give them some relief. That is why the second one. I told in our introduction, there are several ways of evolving. Pure Laukika karma, not even results and all that. Laukika karma can be adharmic, dharmic and all that. Accordingly, you will get the results. Karma, Vaidika karma, only karma, you will go to Pitraloka. Only upasana, you will go to Swargaloka. Right? Karma plus upasana, you go to Brahmaloka. So if you give this ritual and they do little upasana, they can go to Swargaloka. Please, lot of people are suffering. So please give. First family, second society, third for himself spiritual knowledge. Right? Third for himself spiritual knowledge. Prate bravimi tadume nibodha Swargam agnim nachiketa prajanam ananta loka bhimayo ananti lokaptimato pratistam viddit vametam nihitam duhayam. I shall give you what you asked. It's the fire. Fire means yajna, yaga. The fire that you asked, I shall give you, but it's in your own heart. How that the fire in your heart can be useful for a yajna? How the fire in your heart can be used for yajna? And this is asking for the yajna. Because Gurudev clearly says, yajna can be both outside and inside. Yajna can be done physically and manasika also. We have a temple near Chennai. Pusala Nayanar. Pusala Nayanar was a mendicant. No money, sitting under a tree. Anybody gives anything, he will eat. Great Shiva Bhakta. He wanted to build a temple. He has no means. So mentally, he was doing today, digging the 1 week, next 1 week. He did the same scale, digging the trenches, putting the foundation concrete, building the walls, building the gopuram, and then murtis, kumbhabhishekam. He fixed the date mentally. Same time, the Raja in Kanjivaram fixed a date and wanted to invite Shiva to come to the temple. Their mind. Because good people, Shiva went to this temple, your date I cannot accept. Because Kusala Nayanar has fixed the date at that day. This king got a shock. Who is this man? Shiva doesn't want to come to me. Who is this? He came in search, asked, who is this man? He was sitting under a tree, no shirt, nothing. He asked, what is the temple you built? I only built mentally. I didn't build physically. I don't have money. So that is the greatness of a Manasika Puja and this thing. After that Raja, knowing this man's greatness, built a temple there, Tirunandrai. After Avadi, Tirunandrai. Right you go to our Thamravakam Shiva temple. Tirunandrai, Kusala Nayanar, Manasika Puja. So you can do both pujas, Bhautika and Manasika. Prate Bravini Tadume Nibhoda Swargamagnim Nachiketa Prajanam Ananta Lokaptimato Pratishtha. This is the foundation, this ritual for getting enough varieties of infinite lokas. That means through this karma, anyone can go on getting endless lokas, right? But it will not give you peace. It will not give you moksha. You can go on doing it and you will go on getting it. But each one, it will come in the next sloka or something. Each one you get is a bondage to you, shrunkam. You will get endless lokas you will get. That fire is within your heart only. Within your heart, I will give you that. Lokadi magnim tamuvacha tasmai ya istaka yavat yatva yatava sachapi tat pratyavadat yadoktaha athasya mrityu punarevaha dushtaha. He said, Yamadharmaraja gave all the details of that fire, that yajna, istaka. Istaka, bricks. How many and what type of arrangement? All those details he has given. And this boy repeated. That is the tradition. That is the tradition. Guru says the student should repeat. Our Thakur Maharaj used to do that. And if somebody cannot repeat, he is dismissed immediately. Understand? He is immediately dismissed. So this boy has repeated, Yamadharmaraja is thrilled. What a student I got. And then he says, yeah. Lokadimagnin, all that he gave. Mrityu Punarevaha, he became happy and now gives bonus boons. He asked only 3. Yamadharmaraja was so happy, he is giving him extra boons. Tam abbravi priyamanaha Mahatma, large-hearted one. Because he is giving extra boons. Mahatma, Mahanatma. Mahan means totality. Atma, one who is tuned to totality. One who can accommodate the entire universe in his heart. That's a Mahatma. You understand? Varam Tavehadya dadame bhuyaha. I will give you this boon. Tavaiva namna, extra boon. Bhavitayam. From now onwards, this ritual will be called Nachiketa Agni on your name. And then one more extra boon. Sunkam cham anek rupam. He removes a chain. Diamond, Yamadharmaraja has diamond and all that chains. He removes and gives, you keep this chain. There only is subtle thing. What is chain? Bondage. What is chain? Bondage. This yajna yaga, you keep, but that will be a bondage. Right? We'll see next week because I want to do the desire. That is my desire. Please listen, because when we talk, it will appear to all of you, this all I know. No. There are subtle things. You have to grasp them. Those subtle things, if you grasp, your life is changed. Otherwise, you only have extra load on your head. Vision, that's what we started first. Desire. Vision Havai, Vajasravasa, desirous of the results born out of the Vishwajit Yaga. He started the Yaga. Upanishad is supposed to be for moksha, where you have to drop all the desires. And the Upanishad starts with desire. Why? Because this world runs on desire. If desire is not there, world cannot run. And in fact, this is where we do not know. This is where we do not know. This actually, my brother who is no more, he told me this, it occurred to me then. If greedy people are not there, there won't be much production, society, you understand? It is because of greedy people there is a lot of production and a lot of people living. Greed is necessary. Jealousy is necessary. Anger is necessary. But when you use greed, when you use jealousy, when you use anger, it can become a blessing. When greed uses you, when jealousy uses you, when anger uses you, it can benefit others. Because we said greedy, without greedy people, it will benefit them, but you have ruined yourself. It will benefit them. God, that's God's plan. That is God's plan. Same thing with desire. Without desire, there won't be a world. God has created like that. But egocentric desire will, every time, every desire takes you closer to death. Same desire for serving the Lord in all forms, Sarvatma Bhava, Yajna Bhava, it will emancipate you. It will give you moksha. Work done for ego is death. Work done for totality is immortality. So desire is not a problem. What you desire is a problem. What you desire is a problem. Recently this happened to me, literally happened to me, these thoughts I am going to say literally happened to me on that particular trip. And the same thoughts I am telling. I was going for a wedding from Ananagar to somewhere near Tambaram. Somewhere near Tambaram, we are going for a wedding. You know, like Kerala, you won't see any gap. It's continuous houses, 200 miles also. There won't be any gap. Only name boards will make you know we have crossed that village, come to this. Without name board, it's continuous. When I went that day for a wedding near Tambaram from Ananagar, same thing I saw, not an inch land or anything, complete shops left, right and all that. And different shops. It occurred to me, so many shops, there must be so much business, so many people coming. And this is, become full-time for them and for the buyers. Right? And all restlessness, because you can see that going into the shop and all that, all restlessness, all tension. So, it occurred to me, why is this man selling the product? To make money for what? To bring up his family. For what? for their happiness and his happiness because he loves them. He loves himself. Because of the love for himself, love for the family, he does the business, he sells. Why does somebody buy? To make his family happy with those presents. With those presents. This man sells for his and family's happiness out of love. That man buys out of love for his and family's happiness. Now, in textile itself, there are different varieties. Men's wear, women's wear. You understand? Color plus, go color. Right? Peter England. So many in textile itself. What somebody likes, the other man doesn't like. What somebody likes, the other person doesn't like. Understand? And that also changes in time. My Jubba in the olden days probably would have said, this man is an agriculture family. But today it's a fashion. You wear a pant and put a Jubba on that. Kurta. You also put that on me. You understand? It's a fashion. Right? So, materials vary. People's taste vary. And the happiness that you get from one material, the other man doesn't get. What he gets, you don't get. And then from buying things, then from eating food. Food also varies. One man likes this food, the other man likes that food. He gets his happiness through this food, he gets his happiness through that food. House. One man likes this house, the other man likes the other house. Right? One man doesn't like this house, sells, there is somebody willing to buy this house. Cars. Everywhere in varieties, there are varieties of people, varieties of tastes, according to the varieties of vasanas. But what is common in all that? Love for himself, love for the family, for what? Happiness. Love and happiness are the same. Love and happiness are the same. What is common is love. The complete row of love. These thoughts came to me when I was going in the car. Understand? What is common is love and happiness. Rest are all mediums to express that love and happiness. Mediums to express that love and happiness. But the love and happiness that depends upon things varies. Naturally, it cannot give you any meaningful, permanent happiness. Any meaningful, permanent happiness. Swamiji, just before his samadhi, was in San Jose. Somebody gave coffee. Swamiji likes coffee. He drank. Who said there is no joy in coffee? Only thing is, it's not permanent. It is not permanent. Understand? And wherever there is a joy in things, the opposite is also true. You like this, that means you don't like the other. And you have no choice. You will meet both. You will meet both. So, your happiness is never independent of the sorrow. It's always happiness, agitation, anger, sorrow. Because it depends upon the outside world. But the happiness itself is the same in all. The joy the man gets when he eats the food that he wants. The joy that the man gets when he wears the dress he wants. The joy that the man gets when he takes the car that he wants. The joy that he gets when he marries the wife that he wants. The joy is the same. Happiness is the same. There are no different happinesses. There are no different happinesses. Things vary. So things that bring you joy are conditioned and go with the package of the opposite sorrow also. If you know the art of tapping this happiness for which you go everywhere, if you can tap this happiness, then your happiness is unconditioned, because that's what everybody is going. And what is this happiness? Is yourself. How yourself? Swamiji's lovely examples. Swamiji's lovely examples. A child in the second floor, his child is caught in fire, second floor. He was in the office, somebody telephoned, he ran. There's fire. He is asking everybody, is there not somebody to save my child? I will give my property. He has, all the money he is willing to give because he loves the child so much. He loves the child. All my property I will give. Is there not somebody to save? But he is not willing to go himself. Child is very dear to him, but he is dearer than the child. Same thing. When you are taking your child in floods, swimming, how long will you carry the child swimming till the water doesn't enter into your nose? Then you have to throw down the child and swim. Why? Child is dear to you, but you are dearer than the child. You are dearer than the child. That's your own self. What is dear to you is that which gives you happiness. Nobody loves something which gives them sorrow. Love and happiness are not two different things. Love and happiness are not two different things. Whatever you love gives you happiness. Wherever you are in the atmosphere that you love, it gives you happiness. Where there is happiness, you go there. So they are not two different things. You love yourself most, so you are the happiness maximum or absolute. So you know this you, that is total happiness. This you, that is total happiness. Then your happiness is unconditioned, absolute, doesn't depend upon this shop, this car, this wife, that wife, doesn't depend. Therefore, Yajnavalkya says in Rudaranyaka, na jaya kamaya jaya priyam bhavati. Wife is not dear to you because the wife is dear to you. She is dear to you because you are dear to yourself and she gives you happiness. Na patyuk kamaya. Same thing with husband. Husband is not dear to you. You may say, you are my life. You are my life. That means what? Again, they have been very honest. Without you, I can't live. You complete me. You understand? So my life depends on you. So my life is important. When even surgery, your hand has to be cut, leg has to be cut, you are willing for everything, but not to lose your life. Because life is dearer than your hand, leg and eye and all that. You understand? You are willing to sacrifice the limbs. Na patyuk kamaya, not for the sake of husband, husband is dear. Na putranam kamaya, not for the sake of children, you love them because they give you happiness. You love yourself, you are the source of happiness, and therefore, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Everything becomes dear because of the desire for your own self, Atma. So kama is here. Kama is not taken off, but not kama for Vishaya. Vishaya binds. It is kama for Rama, and that is you, inside, happiness. When kama is for Rama, it becomes prema, and there is no sorrow. When kama is for Vishaya, Vishaya word, Sanskrit word itself means that which binds. Vishnoti iti Vishayaha. Then it binds you, then you meet only death. When it is for yourself, you discover this self, and that is immortal, you reach immortality. So desire is not bad. Desire, split in various things, takes you to death, binds you. Desire for desirelessness gives you the absolute happiness. So when the Shastras say drop desire, it's not negative. Our Shastras are all positive. They say it is this desire that is depriving you of the happiness that you are already there. Drop the desire, you will discover you are that what you want. I want happiness, somebody said. The other man said, drop I and want your happiness. Drop I and want your happiness. So our Shastras are not negative. No desires, leave this, leave that. No. These desires are covering the happiness that you are. Drop that. When you have no more desires, you will discover you are that Satchidananda Parabrahman. Atman eva atmanatushta prajahati yada kaman sarvan, second chapter. When you renounce all your sankalpa prabhavan kaman, all your desires born of mental volatility, you have achieved the highest. How shall I get my happiness? Atman eva atmanatushta. You are happy in yourself. You are happy in yourself, not through desired objects. Atman eva atmanatushta. And there is another verse in Gita, Yavanartha Udapane Sarvata Samprutodake Tavam Sarveshu Vedeshu Brahmanasya Vijanataha. You need, in a village, in those days there were no pipes, well water. You need well water. But when there is 2 feet flood going above all the wells, what will well water do? You need desires, you need the yajnayagas, you need the world for your survival. When you have not found this absolute happiness, when you have found this absolute happiness, what is the use of all these wells? Drown in them. Understand? This is Desire Gita, Kama Gita. There is, in Taittiriya, it says in a small different way, Yuvasat sadhuhu, asisto drudisto balistaha, tasya iyam prithivi vitta purnasya sat. There was a young man, highly charactered, ethical, strong, educated. That man has the entire world is his with the wealth. It is one unit of human happiness. Te shatam manusha anandaha sa eko Manushya Gandharvananda. 100 times this Ananda of the human being. First of all, one time itself is impossible theoretically. 100 times this man's happiness is one Manushya Gandharva Ananda. When you get that, this is included in that. This is included in that. And both the man, Shrotriyasya, one who is adept in Shastras, Akamahatasya, when he has no desires, he gets the happiness of both. He gets the happiness of Manushya Gandharva and Manushya. He goes on telling like that, Manushya Gandharva, Deva Gandharva, Pitruna, and comes to Brahma. He says, all these one by one you are going. When you get in the higher one, the lower one is included. When I am a millionaire, thousands are included. When I am a billionaire, millions are included. So when you become Brahman, all these happinesses are included in that. What is Brahman? Shrotriya akama hataha. When you have no more desires, you get everything. You get everything. This is the Desire Gita. With this, my block on Kathopanishad is over. From next week, only text. It will be over in 10 weeks. Om Purnamada Purnamadam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevava Sishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you all. God bless you all.